We're good to go. Does everyone have the quiz up?
Oh.
I know, I just read the first question.
I've never noticed
I
that before.
Like, didn't do that.
I did individual prep yesterday. I thought
It's never been like this before. That's so silly.
Okay. Well, I failed to take it before, so I apologize, guys.
As long as we all wrote down the answers, I think we'll be fine.
I knew there was that like review thing that was the questions, but I didn't take this quiz.
Right.
I recognize all the questions because I went through them. But
Yeah,
I didn't do this.
Yeah.
I feel like there weren't directions that made that clear if we all missed it.
yeah, I don't remember reading
Uh,
that.
Okay, so I guess
Well,
we mark it false. All right. Oh, this is a long one, 31 questions.
Okay, so for question 2, which of the following variables are categorical? So I think it's, so I know it's the second one, randomly picked toothpaste. I'm not sure about the third one.
I believe it is that one. Since it's not a value, it's just like a brand of car.
So you think it would be?
Yeah, because I feel like that's technically a category. It's not quantitative. Like, I know there's numbers, but it's not.
So if it was like number of cars in the parking lot.
Right, right.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it would be the same thing as choosing the color or something.
Okay, cool. And then question 3, the mean IQ test score in the United States is 100. 20 randomly selected statistics students took an IQ test, and the mean of their scores was 112. Which of the following statements is true?
I feel like 100 is a parameter, right?
Correct.
Yeah, because it's one of the the 5 numbers, isn't it?
Oh wait, I don't know. The mean IQ test score in the United States is 100. 20 randomly selected statistics students took an IQ test. So I feel like aren't they both statistics? Am I thinking?
The question in the practice one, in the lesson 8 review, said which is a parameter and which is a statistic.
I know, but they're both mean.
That was my wrote down that one was 100 was the parameter and 112 was the statistic.
Yeah, I think
That's what I'm thinking. Because the 100 is for the whole U.S., whereas the 112 is like 20 random students.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we know 100.
Well, we have 2 goes at it since we didn't do it right the first time. So.
Oh man, I wonder if it was in the group instructions. That's right before this.
Probably, but
yeah. But I mean, I haven't read
look
them
at
since
that till the morning of.
I don't know.
Okay. So are we good for question 4?
Yes.
Okay. Rotham City has 4 distinct neighborhoods. The property values are very similar within each neighborhood, but they vary considerably from neighborhood to neighborhood. One neighborhood has very low property values and another has extremely high property values. Property taxes are usually roughly proportional to the property values. What type of sample should we go collect to gauge the residents' responses to a proposed increase in property taxes?
What, stratified? Stratified is you take groups and then they random sample within those groups.
I think that's what we should do.
Is that what everyone else said?
Sorry, what did you say?
Stratified sample?
Okay,
Stratified.
that's what I thought, but for some reason I was like thinking that you said systematic. So I was confused. Okay,
Yeah, so stratified breaks them up into their like respective groups.
right.
And then random sample.
Also, in the group meeting instructions, it does not tell us we have to take this on our own first.
Yeah, I just looked at that. It didn't say anything.
Okay, then I don't feel bad.
So I just go back and mark through. See what is it?
I
This
feel
is
like we all took the quiz. But
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so question 5. When designed experiments are conducted in public school systems, researchers typically choose a particular district and randomly select teachers of, say, 4th grade students in that district. The experiment is then conducted using all students in the selected classes, which type of sampling scheme is implemented. So this would be stratified also, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Stratified Random sample.
well, but this is just taking one school in that district. Student. And it's taking a group from each of those.
So they choose a district
Systematic in that they're going.
and then randomly select teachers of 4th grade students.
Because stratified is, like you said before, it's different groups and then a sampling of each group
So this is the
down
like,
towards one group.
the same group. Okay. So would it be the cluster sampling? It wouldn't be systematic.
not systematic, because that's like every 5th student or something selected, but
So I think it might be.
I think cluster makes sense.
Okay, good call.
You're picking them all within that same range.
Okay, and that's because they chose like one school district beforehand.
yeah, they're choosing one district and one set of kids to represent it all, so.
Okay, so
All right.
question 6.
Okay. I can read this one. At a school fundraiser, the name of every person who attended was entered into a drawing. At the end of the evening, 6 names were selected to receive door prizes. Which type of sampling scheme was implemented?
Random sample.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone
wonder-
put them in and then took.
Oh, okay. Would it be stratified though if it was everyone who was at a particular fundraiser? Oh, I mean, I guess it's like a drawing, so it would be a random sample.
Yeah, because like you can't really win if you're not there, right?
Yeah. Like they were asking people something. Okay.
It would be like a convenience sample if it was like a survey.
Mhm. So question 7, a special interest group is conducting a survey regarding wolves in Yellowstone National Park. To adequately gauge opinions on both sides of the political spectrum, the researchers took the list of registered Democrats and selected a simple random sample of 100 people. Then they took a list of registered Republicans and selected a simple random sample of 100 people. Which type of sampling scheme was implemented? So would this be stratified? Wait,
The only thing I'm thinking, yeah,
yeah.
unique groups.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone still have the Excel file for Crossroad purchases still up?
I do.
For some reason, it's anytime I try to open something when I'm on the video chat like this, that's when it freezes up and I drop off. So I anything.
Okay.
And do you have it still up?
I do. Okay.
Okay, so for the average, I got 4.77. Well, 3 decimal places, so 4.771.
My gosh. Okay. Somehow I got disconnected and then muted and turned off. So I've been talking to you guys and I was wondering why nobody was answering me. Cool. Are we working on the standard deviation right now?
That's what I'm on.
Okay.
For the mean, I got 4.771.
Yeah, I heard you say that. And then I said that I got that same thing, but I was muted.
Okay.
But for the standard deviation, I got 1.912.
what I got too.
Okay, cool.
Okay, was it 1.911?
Yeah,
Right.
but I rounded to 1.912.
Okay, sorry, I was a little behind on that one.
Can anybody share their screen and teach me really fast how to make a histogram in Excel? Because I am like, every time I try, it gets all wonky and I can't do it anymore. I apparently don't have the same Excel skills I used to have.
Let's see if I can remember how to do it. Okay, did we all do the histogram?
No, I have not. I can't figure out how to make a proper histogram.
Share their screen to show.
I can't. Oh, I did it so long ago. I'm trying to remember how to do it again.
You should just be able to highlight all the data, and then I don't have it open anymore.
Okay.
But
You should be able to highlight the data.
and I can't get like the values to be put in the right places or it to represent it. Like one just goes on the x-axis, one goes on the y-axis. Like I don't know if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Like labels at the top, if you highlight those as well, put it in, and then you can always edit the graph.
So do I make it as like a bar graph? Because there's not like a histogram button to press.
So there is, it's just super hidden.
Oh, okay.
I just have to remember, if I can do it right, then I'll show my screen and show you guys.
Okay, I found it.
Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness. Oh, I have to look up how to do the input and bin range again.
Yeah, I don't know what to do for the input and bin range.
Okay, so the input range is just everything in the first column, and the bin range is everything in the second column.
Okay. Okay, so Microsoft Excel just quit out on me, obviously, because that's, of course, what would happen, but I think I have it figured out now.
Awesome. Okay. Do we want to move on to the next section?
Yeah, I'm good to move on.
So 11 is what is the value of the number that goes in the position marked with an A in the table above. So that should be
Minus the mean.
deviation from the mean, and I have 0.165.
Okay. Mean real quick.
Yep, 38.075.
Wouldn't it be so negative 0.165? Right?
Are you
Yeah,
guys
so
putting negative 0.165 or just negative?
I think either one works.
I don't think
Okay.
it necessarily matters.
Yeah, I think it'll count both as right.
Awesome.
Okay, so
So
what's
then-
the value of the number that goes in position marked B?
681.
Yep, that's what I got. 81.
What did you get for B?
0.681.
Okay.
Okay, what quantity is equal to the sum of the numbers in the squared deviations column? We got headers.
Alrighty. 13.
Yes.
So the quantity is equal to the sum. Is equal to the sum of the numbers in the squared deviations column. I thought it was the variance, but
Yeah.
it's either that or none of them.
No, I think that's what it is.
I thought it was variance as well. So let's try that one.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good. Standard deviation.
Of these temperatures, isn't it
1.
0.715?
Oh, okay.
I had 1.239. Doesn't sound right. Must have messed
Okay,
up somewhere.
just a second.
Hold on.
For a second, I was like, what temperatures? Okay, so for the standard deviation, so 0.715, right?
That's what I got.
How are you guys
Jeremiah
getting
has a
that?
different answer.
Maybe I'm. Why?
So I just stuck it into Excel,
So did I.
Oh,
but
awesome.
I can do it by hand. It'll just take a lot longer.
Yeah. What did we end up saying for 13?
So 13 was the variance we decided.
Okay.
So you're supposed to add a square deviations column and get the square root of that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's how I keep getting my answer, but I must be
The
wrong.
square root of the
Wait, for the standard deviation of the temperatures?
when you're doing it by hand. Oh, Haley's gone.
Wrong answer. So what are we saying that it actually is?
Sorry, guys, I got dropped again.
That's okay. Good to have you back.
So the last thing I heard was Jeremiah was asked, were you talking about 14, Jeremiah?
I was.
I feel like, isn't the question just asking what the standard deviation of the overall temperatures are? So like,
Yeah, but to do it by hand, you take that last column, the square deviations, add them all up, and take the square root of it if you were going to do it by
Square
hand.
root.
oh, okay.
But I keep getting a different answer. So I'm either keying something in wrong or hitting something different.
You were doing it in Excel.
I'm doing it on a calculator.
Oh, okay.
I have
What's wrong?
0.715.
That's what I have.
Okay.
I'm going to write it down and I'll try and get that just to make sure.
Okay.
In Excel as soon as we're done on the call. All right, guys.
Okay, so 15, under certain conditions, the standard deviation can be negative. That is false.
Correct.
Okay,
16.
so
Which location
yeah, has
resulted in the
most.
most consistent?
So that would be the one with the smallest standard deviation.
Extra
So
dural.
extra dural.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a box plot and it says what is the third quartile? So that should be the 8.
Yes.
Okay, so everyone's on 18 now, right?
Yes.
So what percentage of the data lies between 4 and 8 hours? List the number as a percent and not as a decimal, and don't include the percent sign. So that should be 50%, right?
Yes. Okay. 19.
So we're given a bunch of information. Let's see.
Estimate the mean, which I have 2.5. Sound about right?
That's what I got.
Good.
2.055?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the next question is to estimate the standard deviation. B.
How do we do the standard deviation again?
So this one you just estimating. So you're just taking mean that we just found, the 2.055, the lowest
and then
value,
divide
which is
by-
2 standard deviations away. Exactly. Divided by 2.
Okay.
.233 is what I ended up with.
That's what
3
I got.
decimal places.
Okay, so we're all good to go on to 21.
We got 0.233.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There it is.
So 68% of the data should lie.
1.823 and 2.288.
2.288.
So just
Okay.
the last one.
That's what I got.
.22.
Okay.
Add the probability. So 22, what is the probability that a randomly selected student will score above 0.3 on the GMAT? I have 0.50.
Did you use the probability applet for that?
Well, you could, but then they're giving you the mean. So the mean is in the middle.
Oh, that's right.
Object should be below.
Well, the mean's not. Oh, yeah. Okay. The median's the middle. The mean
Right,
is the
but if-
average.
But if you plug it into,
But if it's distributed normally, the mean will be right in the middle.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and it says it's normally distributed, so.
Oh, okay. I see it. I see where it says that. Somehow I just skimmed right over that.
yeah.
Took me.
When if you roll through and try and get the z-score, 0. So if you plug 0 into the applet, it gives you right down the middle.
I'll be done soon.
Good for 23.
Yes. Oh. To move on to 23?
Right.
Yes.
Probability of a randomly selected student scoring below 600.
Okay.
How many decimal points are you guys going to? 2 or 3?
3's probably. I mean, I don't think it'll hurt if you do 3.
Okay. Well, usually it tells us, and of course it doesn't. Point six
I just
eight
stick
four.
with 3, I think, then.
So it's below 600, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I got 0.684.
That's what I got. Next question easy because it's 4 above. So that's
So-
just the difference of 0.316.
Mm-hmm. Haley and Melissa, is that what you guys got?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So find the GMAT score that corresponds to the 10th percentile.
And it says round to the nearest whole number, right?
Yes.
So I have 388.
Okay. You got 88.
388? Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I had 387.768. How to find that one?
Yeah, I'm good.
Again, I don't know if you know.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
You're good.
Right,
I just looked up in Subliminal.
Thank you.
Are we good for 26 then? 26.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the GMAT score corresponding to the 90th percentile. 697 for this one.
I got it.
$697.
697, yeah, that's what I have.
Okay.
Okay, so the third quartile is just going to be. Oh, sorry, the first quartile is just going to be the 25th percentile, right?
That's how I understand it. Yeah.
Okay.
Are they asking for the number that is the first quartile?
Yeah,
Right. Yes.
Okay.
so it's like finding the 25th percentile and then the 75th.
Right. At 461. How does that sound?
That looks good.
Awesome.
Okay, and then the third quartile is 75%. Or the 70. Yeah.
Yes, that's 75.
All right. 124.
What was that again?
624.
Okay, awesome. Okay, and then, so are we good for 29?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what is the mean of the distribution of sample mean scores for all such samples? It'll just be the same as the normal mean, right? So that's 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh gosh, what was it? 542.3.
3.
And then the standard deviation.
Okay. Of the distribution sample.
Did you say 42.3 for number 29?
542.3.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. Great.
Okay, and then the standard deviation would be.
Point 123.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's what I got.
All right.
Okay, what's the probability that the sample mean GMAT score for an SRS of n equals 15 students will be greater than 600?
Wait, so how do you find the standard deviation?
So that's where you do like the normal standard deviation and divide it by the square root of like your sample size.
Divide the mean by the square root of the sample size?
The standard
No, you
deviation.
divide standard deviation.
So it's
Oh, the
100
rate. So like the standard deviation that they gave us of 120.54
and then divide that by the
by
square root
square root
of
of
15.
15. Okay, thanks.
And then oh gosh, I have to remember how to do the last one.
So the last one you take, this
That's
is you have to find the z-score first and then plug it into the probability applet.
Okay.
Are you going to explain it, Melissa?
Oh no. And we use the standard deviation from question 30, right?
Yes, I believe so. Because the sample size is 15.
So I got a z-score of 1.854. Does that sound right?
You have to plug it into the probability applet to get, because you're
Right, but
looking
that's,
for probability. That's the z-score.
yeah, but that's just the z-score I got for it.
1.85.
Yeah, I got 1.85.
So then 0.032.
That's what I got.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what everybody got?
Mhm.
Yes.
What did you say?
For the last
I
one.
said 0.032.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Did anyone submit those already? Okay, I'll go ahead and submit it and see how it goes.
I submitted it.
Oh.
So mine says that we have number 27 wrong.
Let's see. What did you have for 27?
I have 61.
Oh, it's
400.
461.
I forgot my 4, that's why. Okay, thanks.
okay.
Was that the only one we missed?
No, 13 says is wrong. So I guess it must be, we said variance, so it must be none of them. But I thought I could have,
Yeah, so it's
Interesting.
not.
So none of the above. The variance is the one before that.
Oh, maybe it's when you add up all the squared. Wait, no, that could be it.
sorry, I'm back. I don't know why it keeps cutting out. But I don't know
You're
if
good.
you heard me, but it said that 13 is wrong.
So
Yeah.
it must be none of them, right?
So none of
Yeah, it must, because it's
Okay,
not either of the other answers.
let's see. So,
And then it says that we got 0.67 out of 1 point on question 2, for which of the following variables are categorical. So I guess maybe,
maybe it's not the last one.
I'm assuming,
not the last one.
Yeah, because we know it's
The year
choice.
of the car.
Yeah, I think,
So maybe just the first one?
yeah, maybe it's just the middle one.
The randomly selected brand of toothpaste. Okay, so I just forgot
What
the
did you
4,
guys-
right? So it's 461.
What did you guys get for question 6? Because I got that
6?
one wrong.
On 6, I have simple random sample.
Yeah.
Oh, why is...
What's
I have
question
it
2?
marked as cluster sample. Maybe I thought it was question 5. I don't know what I was thinking with that one.
Look,
Um,
2.
Yeah, did we get that one right?
Question 2, we got partially right.
Okay. I just didn't know if Sydney had resubmitted it or not.
Oh, no, I haven't. So I have to go and re-answer all of the questions.
But
Like
I
it
had
didn't
submitted it.
save any of my answers.
Okay. I submitted it. We got 100, so
Okay, great.
Real quick, what did you guys get for 25? Was it 188?
388.
38? Oh my gosh.
388.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and redo that one.
We're really rocking it with the numbers today.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 was 388. Okay. Other than that, it should be good. Okay, awesome. Well, next time we know to do it beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good luck on the test, everyone. Does anyone else have any other questions?
Yeah, do you have any questions? Anybody?
Good to go.
Okay,
I am good.
awesome.
Be bright and early tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yay!